Siema, z tej strony Zwada, gramy w Starfield, jesteśmy w konstelacji i chyba wreszcie cenimy zaraz jakieś zadanko, a gdzieś tutaj jest także tablica, w której mogę jakieś też questy brać, ale nie wiem gdzie ona jest, szczerze mówiąc. Ale może w dzienniku. Ją znajdę, o. Na dole jest taki magazynek fajny. Takimi rzeczami do budowania i tak dalej. To się przyda kiedyś. Dużo kasy za to. A czy jest jakiś limit misji? Najpierw się skupimy tutaj na eksploracji.
Sarah is the best possible person to be running us.
Wiemy co możemy tutaj wszystko.
Are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else? We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. Jumping to anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to be out. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see her. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find enough. We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood? Good. Let's take a little stroll through New...
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you, Captain. Now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be The exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. It is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of manufacturing, allowing the blueprints you need to construct an outpost should already be on your... Captain, I will proceed to...
No ta Sara to taki kozak jest.
We need to talk to John Tuala in Mast. Fine by me. My parents considered themselves to be, by the time I was old enough to... It's not that I don't want to believe in anything. It's that, having been out there, in the Starfield, seeing all... I'm sorry if that disappoints you, but don't worry. Exploration is my entire life. That being said, I will make. Before I graduated from school, we called ourselves Ironic Comet. A ridiculous name, I know. And before you ask, no, I wasn't the lead singer. I actually played. The band never really went anywhere, of course, but those were good times. You mean apart from being... Well, let's see. I pride myself with... And as far as planetary exploration, my area of expertise is I hope you got something out of that. You can thank Barrett for that, if he's still around to thank when this is all said and done. Honestly, he took this seriously before any of us. It was at his... I will admit, it was something of a shock to... Goodbye.
Hi. Please disregard.
Tylko jeden kost mogę wybrać, tak? Albo wszystkie. A mogę wszystkie wybrać tutaj, tak?
He attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied.
Można was znaczniki robić. Szkoda, że nie ma informacji żadnej. Dom marzeń. O, jest mój dom. On sobie idzie gdzieś, czy jest ze mną w drużynie? A, do statku idzie, dobra.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Już się narobiło tego.
The data from the let's hope that MAST takes these findings. Thank you for the data from the let's hope that MAST
Później jeszcze. To spróbujemy.
takes these findings seriously.
Chciałem z nim pogadać, więc... Będę po znaczniku. A to do szybkiej podróży chyba mnie zaprowadza teraz. Aż na dworcu jest po prostu ten typ. Teraz sprawdzimy.
No,
No, tutaj siedzi. Ojej.
Okay, hello. Howdy.
The fewer people there are thinking about. I hope you're not here to report something. If you are, it means you've seen far. Ah, right. You're Sergeant Yumi's. Oh, it wasn't a compliment. Just an observation. In any case, let me fill you in. We have a dead drop. So I'd like someone from UC Security. Take the package back to Sergeant Yumi, and he'll check it in as evidence before it gets run. Take the NAT to the spaceport. There should be a Galbank ATM right next. The package is taped under one of the benches. Grab it and deliver it to Sergeant. I'm the acting head of Aegis. I oversee all our active projects and agents in the field, and I'm afraid that's... You really should know better than to ask for classified intel. What is...
Tak.
Don't worry, I'm just giving you a hard time. I still can't tell you what's in the pack. We're the intelligence arm of the United Colonies. Think of it this way. UC Security responds to threats. No. Every agent who joins Aegis gets to choose a pseudonym, pending approval. I have, of course, since learned that I am not nearly as smart as I thought I would. No. Every agent who... I have, of course...
Dobra, już to było.
Good luck with them.
Chcę już polecieć w kosmos, ale strasznie dużo questów. Jesteśmy zasypani za zadaniami.
We didn't get where we are, but there are so many different groups across the settled systems, it's hard to keep up with all the work they're doing.
A diplomatic visa? You got to be kidding me. Invoice haven't needed diplomatic visas.
Ever wonder how the Crimson... You will be scanned as you enter the...
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances. Oh, I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Czy to jakiś quest mam do zdania?
It's trying to represent. I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the NAT.
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera!
To mój wielbiciel, tak?
Can't believe it! Is it you? Is it really, really? Captain of the frontier, bane of the fleet. Oh, you are definitely the brightest, biggest star in... I have an eye for these things. Although at first I wasn't. But now that I know it's you... What? But I changed my routine for one... Me too. I was minding your business as well.
Jak wrzód w gotyku.
Either way, it's such an honor. Hey, do you mind if I... What am I saying? You won't be...
Tutaj gdzieś był ten typ od tych artefaktów, chyba w tym knajpie. Zaraz zobaczymy.
Excuse me.
O, jest.
Sure. At this rate, I won't even have a collection. Ah, wonderful. I knew George. You've done me a great service today, friend. Thank you for bringing it back. Until next.
Dobry porządek, odblokowano 5. poziom. Jej! To też zwiększanie rangi kosztuje mnie umiejętności.
Because this place isn't as
How's the investigation going? Nicely done. It's really hard to find good help these days. That being said, my luck seems to be turning. We've gotten a lot of new personnel as of late. Not just who knew all I had to do was put up a sign. Well, I have you now. Anyway, here's your payment.
Contrary to what you might have heard.
Co jeszcze tym możemy zrobić? Przedmiot, porozmawiać z przedstawicielem Personem. Barmanka w Wirpojcie. Układona to nie.
UC security personnel are good people. And Sergeant Yumi just happens to...
O, ja przed chwilą byłem obok niego. Nie chcę z nim gadać.
Is there a problem?
What? Can't you? Did you not hear? They won't let me enter the city. Me, a police. And this is the thanks I get? They won't let me enter without a diplomatic visa? Oh, really? And here, look, if you have time, could you please go to the Freestyle Collective Embassy and... Thank you. I'll wait here until the embassy sends the cavalry.
Czy nie mogę tego zaznaczyć od razu sobie do pakowania? Klikamy i powinno się zmienić, czemu to się nie dzieje. Kurde.
You'll be scanned as you enter
Nie wiem, czy kiedykolwiek wyjdę z tego miasta, tyle tutaj rzeczy do zrobienia. Już z nią wcześniej rozmawiałem, nic nie miała dla mnie.
Well, let me know if I can get you anything. Hey there.
Hej,
Always nice to see a new face. Oh yeah? And yet here we are. Tell you what, as a hometown boy, I'll give... Let me know if there's anything...
nowy przybysz dodano.
Yep. Spaceport traffic. I've got something in the works that'll change You would love it, I guarantee. Only, I made a deal with the hauler to bring me some small samples, but it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few... Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. I submitted all the paperwork, believe me. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I need to get my hands on it. I really do. It's gonna keep me... Before we say anything, I am in no way asking you to do anything that... This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend could possibly... And if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100%. You, with me on this? God, you have no idea what a...
Sara, Morgan nie lubi temu. Czemu? Pomaga mi?
Not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need. I'm not worried. Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No, of course not. It'll be fine. Totally. Well, speaking of news, some folk... Ridiculous, if you ask me. Sure, they ran a couple of... Anyway, that's the sort of... Stop by anytime you'd like to catch up.
Let's get...
Chyba w ogóle nie ta planeta będzie nawet. Nesoi.
Time to get this shit moving.
Popsuło.
Hey, this really isn't a good... There's something I can help you with? Yeah... I can't. I hear you. Finally, someone who gets it. All right, look, don't tell anyone I did this for you.
Udało się.
Lose my team. If anyone asks, I had nothing to do with this. You got it? 1 second. All right, make it quick, will you? Not so fast. I'll be taking that.
On zabrał kontrabandę ode mnie. O i tyle, koniec zadanka? Proste.
By the way, Sergeant, stand as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay.
jakiś quest dla mnie, chyba kapitan tutejszy ma.
Yes? What? Hey there, new guy. Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can... Oh, no way. You really got it? I probably don't want to know what you did to get this, right? I mean, I want to know, but it's maybe better if I don't. I certainly hope not. This is a huge deal to me, but it's not worth either of... Well, look, I can assure this will all be worth it. On top of that, you get free drinks. Not like unlimited free drinks. I need some time to work on what comes next. But... See you around.
Ah, crime has slowed down since you... Yep. Something just came in. Security on site handled it, but now one of them is saying the other guy stole... Problem is, he left without identifying the perp, so I need you to talk to Royce Elgin. Good. A restaurant over in the residential district. It's the kind of place where folk...
Nie wiem, gdzie to jest.
Sizes. It's a lot of... Well...
Dobra, bla bla bla.
Let me know if you have any questions.
Wiecie co, kupiłbym jakieś normalne ubranie. Widziałem gdzieś sklepik z ubraniami, będę musiał tam pójść.
Wow.
Rozumiem, tej mapy, ona jest taka bez sensu. Dobry?
How many credits
Listen,
flow
I had a
through this
lot on my
place?
plate.
Figuratively,
Like a
of
new
course.
hire stumbling through their first day. Who exactly are you? Constellation, as indeed. Oh wow! Oh, this is perfect. I have a business proposition. Good. Great. Well, confession time. I might just be... See, the world of credit analysis, you know, dealing with deadbeats and reprobates is, what I need is a ringer. Someone that can collect some of our... What I need is... you. Yes! So, we got a guy. Turns out, surprise, it was a scam. Now, he's holed up in a literal... the job is simple. We don't want him dead. We don't want him hurt. Just closes. Well, I mean, yes, we're not. And you don't dome up on a dust ball unless you're serious about it. I'll send over all the details.
Decided to take a break from exploring to collect some debts? Not exactly constellation work.
I hate to end on.
Idiotka, nie lubię jej.
Not everyone's a straight arrow. You cut a deal with Dieter, but don't expect any more jobs for me.
I do hope we go back.
Nie miałem z nim o mojej hipotece porozmawiać?
I mean,
O, jest.
right, small home in the Olympus system, right? There's a balance on that property. Argos extractors negotiated their weekly payments, but if you miss a payment, no big deal. It's a pay-as-you-go. but I think we'd all be happier if you... Certainly. So there are two ways to take care of a loan. One's easy. Just pay off the balance, then the house is yours, free and clear. And you are one. The other option, less ideal, is... That is a chunk of change to be... But we don't do partial payments. If you get the money, though, we're happy to send... You have a good day. Together we can really make it. Certainly. So there are two ways to take... One's easy. The other option... Absolutely. Take off.
A to nie powinien... Nie mieli mi co tydzień ściągać trochę kasy z konta?
Good luck out there. I mean it.
Chyba tak. Płacać, no.
They were gonna give our son...
Kurwa. Bez jaj. Dajcie żyć. Tak, mam.
Most advanced technology corporation in the settled systems. It's a shame House Varun abandoned their embassy.
Były te markety wszystkie. Wcześniej gdzieś widziałem te markety. To nie było przy konstelacji? Chyba tam gdzieś. Nie sprawdzę. To być jakieś normalne ubranie, bo patrzcie jak ja wyglądam. Rol górnika.
The guards will check you at the elevators. Welcome to the Free Star Embassy. Typical UC security. They try to... I'll get this squared away with the folks down at the space.
Już koniec?
Maybe we should stop for a moment at the memorial. You know, to pay our respects.
Ja będzie ze mną Wasko chodzić, a nie ona, bo mnie wkurzyć zaczyna po prostu. Ta idiotka. Tam są markety. Muszę to przepłynąć, jejku.
I hope this water doesn't contain anything harmful.
Trudna jest ona, naprawdę. No tutaj dziś ubranie kupię. Jest, Cloutier. Dobry?
Please let me know. You won't find a larger array of options in all the settled systems. What would you buy from someone? I know what I like. I have a good sense of what most other people like. It's clothing, not grav drive tech. I will tell you a secret. Some act like they have it all figured out. And There are, I suppose, a few actively trying to steer the herd, but most are just... At the end of the day, you must feel comfortable in what you... I'm sure you'll be satisfied with...
To jest garnitur sportowy? O, to fajnie wygląda. Korpostrój. Fajnie wygląda. O. Ale ciemno jest w nocy strasznie. Ubiór dyrektora.
I'll see you again, I'm sure.
No. Wygląda jak człowiek. Nie jak bezdomny. Z górniczej doliny. Z gotika jak uciekł. A pan co? Chyba nie z tej gry. Dobra. Jeszcze parę miejsc do odkrycia jest.
There is simply no all of our signature dishes are unique to the room.
Ah, a most unfortunate incident, complicated by the fact that both parties were inebriated. While I wasn't privy to the entire argument, Hugo and Octavio had been dining here together for quite some time. So, it was surprising to see them at each other's throats. Well, the one who stayed with UC Security, Octavio, is a shorter man, handsome and refined. His favorite menu item is the Saint, I believe. The other, Hugo Fournier, is a tall, slender gentleman with excellent temper, well-mannered, but... I assume that would be the slender gentleman, Hugo Fournier. He was the one... I believe he lives in Athena Tower, although he may be checking out...
Enjoy the rest of your day.
It's getting pretty late. What time is it?
A plac zabaw.
So after an hour of whining, you're finally out here.
Out here.
They're just sitting on the grass. They
Oh, I can't believe that, Octavio. That liar. Thank you. He's a scoundrel and a fiend. 5 years we were together, half a decade. And he threw it all away. He would say that, but as far as I'm concerned, he gifted it to me when he proposed.
Nie mogę robić save'a w czasie rozmowy.
I'm not giving it to you. I'm not going to keep it. I think the lawyer would disagree.
If you were going to... I don't care if you're with UC. And as far as the ring...
Temu.
As soon as my assistant finished, he would say that. He gifted it. We're not having this argument again, but maybe you...
Czytam save. Trzeba robić częściej zapisy. Nie liczyć jako frakcyjny? Ani główny? To jak jest wreszcie? Różny. Okej.
I do hope there is simply no parallel to the food.
Dobra, też było. Bla 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 bla.
I wasn't privy. So,
Jak tam przewinąć?
I assume that...
I believe... Thank you for coming in.
Is there a type of weapon compensating?
Oh! Thank you. He's a... 5 years we want... He would say that. He gifted it to me. I don't care. I'm not... So you... If you were going... Not a chance.
Jakie jaja.
The second I hand it over, it's gone for good.
To jest ten system.
Hey. Oh, I can't believe that. Thank you. He's a... 5 years? He would say that. He gifted it. I don't care. I'm not giving it. Is that what the law said?
Udało się.
Fine. I may be extremely agitated, but I want no...
To jest automatyczna perswazja.
Here.
A, czyli muszę zapłacić za to, dobra. Przecież sierżant działa w tym. Na dworcu. Nie rozumiem tego. A, pociągiem musi przyjechać tam, tak? Okej. Znaczy, miejską koleją.
What can I do for you? Ah, perfect. Excellent. You acquitted yourself well again. Here, take this.
Dziękuję.
Welcome to... If you don't have official business, most of Mast's employ... But if you're interested in joining the UC, Commander Tuala of the Vanguard is... Enjoy your time in New Atlantis.
Sarah, another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Oh, sorry, but no. UC citizenship is all earned based on service. All right. Can't blame me for trying, right?
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old...
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get... Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Hey, Vanguards risk their lives every day to keep...
Easy there, John. We all have our... Everyone agrees we need to talk to your Vanguard about what...
All right, I'll let it slide. No good for the recruiting. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera...
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh, but... Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own.
Oh, brother.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me. Hey, Sarah. Vanguard work is as needed. When we've got jobs, we'll make them available. Sometimes you might be hunting down hostile ship, or you might be called up to help the science division clean up some invasive species. Hell, and sometimes we just need cargo support. Wherever the UC needs us. Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any... And if you've got any questions, I'm...
Ojej. Dzień dobry. Ja tu do pracy. Mowa werbunkowa. Płacić aktualną nagrodę za... Ja, Adis, zgadzam się. Już koniec? Cyrograf podpisany? Na egzamin jeszcze mi czeka. Dobra. Na egzamin. A, będzie historii trochę. A to pewnie to nie będzie mogli zwiedzać Ziemi.
Eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of the United Colonies. From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more: independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Varun, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
The result of the Centaurus Proclamation has always left me torn.
It was only in 2230 that the faction known as House Varun first made contact with the rest of the settled systems. Founded by the passengers of a colony ship that had left New Atlantis and disappeared 4 decades earlier, House Varun was a faction unlike any other. A theocracy dedicated wholly to the beliefs of its isolationist founder, Janan Varun. House Varun initially made overtures of peace towards the rest of the settled systems. They claimed their only intention was to spread the word of their god, the Great Serpent. But none could have guessed that this worship might take the form of a bloody war, the Serpent's Crusade. The Freestar Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of Aquila banded together with the pleasure city of Neon in mutual defense. But in 2194, after the deployment of a UC Metal Star station in orbit around their world, the citizens of Narion also requested to join the collective. The resulting rise in tensions between the Freestar Collective and UC culminated in the settled system's first intergalactic
Wojna była.
beginning in 2240. House forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. For the next 23 years, thousands of Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed
No to chyba ich nie lubimy.
in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir, Jarek, that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remained, however, select members of House Varun who refused to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space. Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the
Wszyscy ze
Freestar.
wszystkimi się biją, od pokój.
Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation.
Jeszcze egzamin mnie czeka.
The Narion Treaty. The colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs. Even bioengineered alien creatures. The infamous UC Xeno-weapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped. The Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace,
which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human settled worlds, were left untouched by the colony war. But nowhere could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly than on the free star planet of Nira. Initially occupied by invading United Colonies forces as a forward operating position, repeated attempts to take and retake the planet by collective forces led only to devastation. Swaths of the world were transformed into scorched husks, a nightmarish testament to the depths of human ingenuity and human cruelty. And today, Nira remains a continuing reminder to the horrors of unfettered war.
I really hope this is just a phase.
In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian.
Zamknij ryj.
A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city.
Czuję, że będzie tam ciekawe zadanko.
Citizenry from the galaxy.
Nie mogę się doczekać, że tam trafimy.
The tragedy of Londinian is mourned by the UC to this day.
All 4 of my last science papers have been on Terra.
After the devastation brought by the colony war, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as
Pact.
Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xeno-weapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies volunteer fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. No one is born a United Colonies citizen.
To chyba wszystko, co?
Service to the UC can one hope.
Zaliczyło mi tego.
To earn one citizenship.
Patrzę, czy gdzieś coś jeszcze zostało. Tak czy inaczej, na dzisiaj kończymy. Dzięki, że oglądaliście i słyszymy się jutro. Zrobimy trening. Cześć!